Welcome back, folks. This season, the South Dakota Coyote women's basketball team has been led by some phenomenal play from this week's SportsFource champion, Grace Larkins.
The rewriting of the history books for women's basketball at the University of South Dakota began in Iowa nearly 2 decades ago when current USD superstar Grace Larkins picked up a basketball for the first time.
So I started playing basketball in kindergarten just for our town league, very unserious. I joined more tournament basketball in 3rd grade and just kind of worked my way from there. Ended up playing for a really great AAU program coming out of middle school into high school and got recruited to play college basketball. So that's pretty much it, but it's really exciting, really fun.
From a young age, the competitive spirit began to drive Larkins into becoming the best player and person she could be. And when she set her mind on becoming great, it was her family that pushed her to grow into the player she is today.
I wanted to be the best I could be, so my dad was a big part of that, training me in the off seasons.
For USD's first-year head coach Carrie Amy, having a player like Larkins makes her job exponentially easier because of her ability to lead by example with her passion on the court.
She's a workhorse, and she's one of those players that is never going to ask her teammates to do anything that she's not willing to do herself.
Larkins' scoring ability has cemented her spot in the record book as she is the single-game scoring leader as she notched 47 points in a February fracas against North Dakota State. Just weeks prior, she set the record with 45 points in a home game against Omaha. With the scoring outbursts over the first couple of months of 2025, Larkins became the first player in Coyote women's basketball history to record multiple 40-point games in a season.
We have a large variety, I would say, of scorers out there. So we have people that can shoot the ball, like Alexi Hempy over there, great shooter, so you can't help off of her. And then we have some great ball screeners, people that are great finishers as well. We have Carly Duffney, great attacker. So we just have a little bit of everything, so it makes it hard to guard out there. You give something up with no matter how you want to guard it.
And while Larkins will go down in history for the way she attacks the game of basketball on the court, she will also be remembered for the impact she had and continues to have on the Coyote faithful.
Grace is just such a great person. She's obviously known for her accolades on the court, being such a good basketball player, but off the court, she's such a great person too, really well known in the community. She gives back a lot to the community and just a really great person.
With the basketball season winding down, Larkins knows her time on the court as a Coyote is also winding down. But after years of lacing up and competing, she has learned that while her love of the game will never fade, the game she loves is just a small part of her lifelong journey.
For me personally, I am very big into my faith, so basketball has allowed me to learn it doesn't define me. It's a great way to share the gospel, but it does not define me.
In Vermillion, South Dakota, Irvin Doman, KTIV SportsFource.